All right, guys, here we are once again, and we are again just looking at why we're talking about picking areas and looking at the calendar. And I was asking for you guys um, to basically uh, give me your email addresses so that I can put you all part of this Four Elements marketing sharing. So you can see here I've got James in here, I've got myself, I've got this person there, and you can notice I say manage and change sharing, and I'm going to tell you why. So I need each of you to, so if I'm going to look here at Linda's, so I'm going to look at Linda's right now. So here's Linda's giving me access to hers. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here like this and copy it, and I'm going to copy everyone's. At the same time, I'm going to show you how to use this and how you can effectively make sure that everyone on your team has full access, because this seeing events is just the most annoying thing in the world, because if there's an event coming up and I can't share with you what the event is, it just makes life for me miserable. I mean, that's Mike is able to actually see some of the things that I've been working on. Mike, you've been having a good time, eh? You have a mic. You have a mic still, Mike? You don't have access.
Yeah, I have access, but I don't think I have the access to your calendar.
No, well, I don't have access to yours because yours is right down here. You see this? So you guys down here haven't given me access to your calendars, whereas these people
Uh-huh.
have given me access. It's not like I'm going to go change anything. So what's going to happen is in the beginning, what I'd like is for you guys to give access so that we can work together, so I can teach you guys. Because I'm going to share why I'm giving you all access to this is because you're gonna go in here and you're gonna start making some changes for yourself. So there's a couple of new people that are coming online here, and you're going to see what I'm doing to give you access to these calendars. And what you're going to need to do, the new people, is you're going to need to make sure that, so Ricky, I don't even have your email. Oh, here it is right there. Perfect. And then go here. So you guys are going to get invitations, and you're going to need to make sure that it's all there. So the reason why I've given you the access, some of you right now, is because you're going to be able to go through here, and you're going to, first off, I want you to take where it says pick area, and you're going to notice every single week is the same calendar on this particular one, Four Elements. You're probably wondering, why in the world did he make them all the same? I made them all the same because each and every week you have your own calendar. What I want you to do is take your calendar like this, and then you're going to pick one of the ones that you're going to be doing. So, for instance, let's see here. I will get a mentor and coach. All right. So I'm going to copy this to my calendar, and that means that. And then what I can do is I can say, now it's copied to my calendar. I'm going to say, okay, well, I don't really feel like doing it on that day. I'm going to move it over here at this time, and I'm going to go and talk to my mentor or coach. That's just an example. So I'm using this as a template. So do you remember the curriculums I gave you guys? Okay, good. The curriculums that I gave you guys, I've basically copied a good portion of it up to this point into this calendar here. And you have that curriculum every single week. So one of the things is that if I were to look at at Linda's calendar, I see that here she's only got a couple things. She's got the Great Homes BC Weekly, she's got our meeting, and she's got our apprentice meeting. So which means that she still can work the calendar. It hasn't become a habit for her just yet, right? So the thing is, what you want to do is, I'm going to go here, I'm going to review the curriculum now, and I'm going to say, okay, well, Leona, I think it's going to be really important for you, or sorry, Linda, it's going to be really important for you to review your curriculum every single day. And so between 8 and 9 o'clock for an hour. So now look at that. I reviewed the curriculum. Now, and all of this has to do with marketing, by the way, guys. All of this has to do with marketing, simply because it's getting you organized. And this is just the precursor, because unless you're reviewing a curriculum or reviewing your calendar or reviewing your business, you don't have a business. So what we were just saying, Bonnie and Ryan, when you came in, is that I've given everyone access to this 4 Elements marketing calendar, and we're just looking right now, and I've just helped Linda get a review of the curriculum on a daily basis. And you can change this. You can change the dates. You can copy the date to yourself. You can duplicate it to yourself. You can do a whole bunch of things and make the dates and times whenever you feel. I'm sorry, guys, that you can't. I'm sorry that you can't hear me clearly. It's just a function of the computer. So what we've got is, if I were to look at, pardon me.
Can hear you just fine.
Okay, well, that's awesome. So what I have is I have Bonnie and Ryan right here. So what I need to do is I need to see. I don't know what your guys' email Google account is, so I can't unfortunately give you access to the 4 Elements marketing one here. But what I'm doing is, if you look back on calendars, there's a lot of people here that have given me access to their calendar so that I can help them set things up. So if we look at Steelwood Ventures, what we've got is he's got a review curriculum here as well. He's got, before we have our regular meetings, greathomesbc.com's opportunity, weekly, and he's just stuff that has to be reminded on him here. And so then what we have is I've got access to look at this one, but I don't have access to help add certain things that are important. Some of the other things that I've added on here for marketing, and these are the people that I've managed and shared change. So now, Rick, can you see this now? Okay, there's Michael Yins. Perfect. I'm going to give, or Michelle, you call yourself Michelle. Then I'm going to, pardon me? Perfect. So there we go. I've just given access. So I'm going to send an invite. So I've just given access. So each of you, if you send me your Gmail right now, I'm going to be able to add you in. And that's exactly what I want to be doing, is adding you guys in right now, because you want to have access to this. This is, moving forward, this is exactly how you're going to be running your businesses, with a calendar. And ideally, you run a calendar with a team. So this calendar, I'm going to do my best to put regular events on there. Thank you very much, everyone. Very, very cool. Anders family. This really helps me out a lot. So if you notice, I'm giving you all access to make changes and so on. And you're wondering, why would I do that? Well, because I know that it's going to help you out when you go in, and you're going to add certain things in here. You're going to say, oh, I think that everyone needs to be able to know that there's a website they should be looking at. So eventually what's going to happen is you're going to have all of this filled up. Eventually it's going to be your own calendar with your different marketing stuff. So some of the things that we have here for marketing is speak to 10 realtors and decide on 2 or 3 that you're going to feel good are going to work with you. Now, the next what we have right here, and by the way, when you open it up, so let's say you open this up right here, you edit event details, here's a script you can use to guide you. So there's an entire script here for you guys right there. So some of them have scripts. It's a work in progress. Here's another one. You need to speak to 5 mortgage brokers and decide on 2. Well, I feel that you have to speak to 50 mortgage brokers and decide on all of them, because really they all have different private lenders, and they can introduce you to private lenders also. So that's one of the things you want to do, is introduce, talk to, identify.
What you really want to do with the mortgage brokers is, there's going to be a whole bunch of mediocre ones, but only 1 or 2 who will be effective. Absolutely. Make sure you are friends with those 2 and pass them as much business as you can, because let's face it, whoever puts butters their bread is going to make it easier for you to get funding from the private lenders.